After starting multiple 7 and 8-figure businesses like Superstar SEO and Legiit, and working with hundreds of business owners, I found the smartest route to get to that $10,000 a month mark that everyone's shooting for. Here is the smartest route to $10,000 per month as soon as possible. This is the strategy that got me to my first 6-figure months. 90 to 95% of people are starting the wrong business models because they got tricked by a bunch of gurus. And that's the reason why you still have not hit that magical $10,000 per month mark. There is a step-by-step blueprint that the top business people have used. And once you learn it, you'll go from this to this. And this is the exact same strategy that I and several other multi-7 and 8-figure business partners and associates have used to get started and make our first big money. Now, the first step is probably something that you're not going to expect. You're not going to like it at all, but it's the harsh truth. It's the harsh truth that the gurus are not telling you. We'll get to the business stuff in a second, but let me quickly tell you what I'm talking about. It's to actually get a job. Look, I know that's not what I'm supposed to tell you. I'm supposed to tell you that jobs are for suckers and stuff like that, but hear me out. The job is not the end goal. It's a means to an end, and it's designed to make you some money so that we can focus on the business and not having to worry about using the business to cover our bills. Then what you're going to do is use that job to save 3 to 6 months of expenses, of your personal expenses, to cover your rent, your food, your internet, whatever. And if, by the way, if you already have that, then congratulations, you can skip this step. And it doesn't have to be a dream career. It can be temporary. I did stuff like working in IT support. I worked in a retail store. I worked in food service at different times. I've worked at a T-Mobile store. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just there to cover your expenses and to give you the ability to save some money. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, here's the top secret business model, probably the easiest to get started with the most potential to make a lot of money. Now, I know there are a lot of people talking about service-based businesses, but they're all doing something fundamentally wrong. You see, most of the time you get told to find out what your passion is, then offer a service that has to do with whatever it is that you're passionate about. Start selling it and get some clients. That's what everybody teaches. But here's how you actually succeed. Put practicality first. Not everything in life is about passion and joy and being happy every moment, because you're not going to be anyway. Focus on what the market needs. Find out what's in demand, learn how to do it, then create a service to deliver exactly that. That's basic market economics, right? Find a need and fill it. Practicality will go a lot further at the end of the day because you're actually offering what people need. And the second reason why starting a passion business is the stupidest thing to do is because work is work at the end of the day. And with time, you will start to not enjoy that passion anymore because it'll become a job and not a thing that you love to do, and no longer your hobby. It'll be your work. You won't enjoy it, and you'll even end up resenting it. And you'll forget why you got into it in the first place. The next thing is, if you have a great service, but a shitty formulated offer, then you're already destined to fail. But there's a framework that the top people use to create offers that people feel stupid saying no to. And yes, I did borrow that little line from Alex Hormozi. Speaking of Alex Hormozi, here is the offer creation formula that he uses himself. And it's how niche can achieve dream outcome in time frame without pain/struggle. There's one single thing that's missing, and that's the guarantee. There's different types of guarantees. There's a money back guarantee, there's a work for free guarantee, there's an ROI guarantee, or there's just charging on a performance basis. But there's a big but. A guarantee can make you look unprofessional because it looks like you don't know if what you're offering is going to work, and that's why you have to have a guarantee. And if your offer is good enough, people should buy without you having to have a guarantee, so it's definitely optional. Now you've got a great offer, but if you can't get customers, then there's no need for you to even start because you're never gonna make a penny that way. So here's the best outreach strategy that allows you to get multiple 5-figure deals every single month. And if you don't do this, that's probably the reason why you'll never hit that 10K per month mark or even get your first client. And it's not some trick like automating Instagram DMs or sending some cold email outreach. There are 3 best ways to get clients. First is to buy paid Facebook/school communities where your target audience is in, and reach out to them one by one. And they don't get pitched a lot because everybody is using the free groups. The next is to send manual emails with a banger offer for that specific company. Personalize it, but not in like a creepy robotic way. Hey, I saw you ate ice cream this Tuesday at 1:35 p.m. Hope you're doing good. Don't do that. That's weird. But something personalized to them or their business. Or if you want to get local clients, the best strategy is to go in person and maybe bring a little gift like a box of donuts and ask if you can speak to the owner. Now comes the most important part when it comes to making a lot of money. And that's actually the part where a lot of beginners make a big mistake. But successful agency owners know that this is the secret and the only way to scaling your agency and making money. You have to deliver results for your clients. Put your clients first. I know that sounds like common sense, but you'd be stunned how many people don't care about results and don't put their clients first and just treat them like a number. You have to over deliver in the first week or the first month, depending on the type of service. And I know that's not always possible, but best case scenario is doing that all the time. Put in a lot of effort. That's the only way of having a successful business is through doing the reps, putting in the work, and getting shit done. Show them that you care. This will go a long way, even if you aren't getting results. If you show that you care and that you're doing what you need to do to try to get them results, then you're going to retain them a lot longer and lower your churn. Prioritize clients over outreach. A lot of gurus won't tell you that. They'll just tell you about how to get constant leads and constantly keep the pipeline full, and don't talk about the product or the service or delivering at all, because all they care about is getting people to sign. They consider it successful when they're making sales, not when they're getting results. Don't be that person. Client retention is the key to making a much more profitable business and making money, more so than acquiring new clients that you only keep for a month and keeps you constantly having to be on that hamster wheel, getting new people in as people go out. It's like a leaky bucket. You have to keep pouring more in the top than's leaking out the bottom. And eventually the bottom's gonna rust out and the whole thing's gonna collapse. So do a good job at making people happy to where the bucket just stays full instead. If you're here to make the big bucks, make between 50 to 300K per month, then I highly suggest you go watch the video that's on your screen right now, because I'm about to reveal an unknown business model that allows you to hit multiple six figures a month instead of charging 2K a month retainers. So if that's you, then I'll see you in the next one. Peace.